What's the deal, world, man? Ice Cold Lou coming back at you. It was weird. It's all good. But listen, I'm coming back at y'all with another video. This one is a banger though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This one is a banger because it's near and dear to my heart. You feel me? And it's highly requested. So I'm getting inboxes, text messages, seeing people out in public, and they all want to know the same type of questions like, how was your childhood? You know, was it hard growing up, having a disability? One girl reached out to me specifically. She got a son that's growing with a disability, right? And she want to know, you know, the ins and outs of raising a kid like that. So I said, I'll make a video about it. You know what I mean? I feel like this can help a lot of people. I hope this reach a lot of people. And I need y'all to, if y'all like the video, at the end, man, hit that like button, you feel me? Hit that subscribe button, because a lot of y'all, I got like probably like 70% of y'all that watch my videos that's not subscribed, bro. Why y'all hating on me, man? And my boozy voice. That ain't right, that ain't right. But, anyways, about to get back to the video. Alright, so, before we even get started, man, I must say, disclaimer. What I'm about to tell y'all, this is coming from my perspective. So these are my opinions. So I don't need none of y'all hopping in my inbox or in the comment section saying, oh, well, that's not the way I was raised, and my mom did me this way, or I raised my child a certain way. Because again, this is coming from me, the way I was raised, my upbringing, and ultimately, I don't think no answer is wrong. You know what I mean? It's whatever works for you. This worked for me, and I thought I should pass it along. It may work for somebody else. So, here we go. All right. So, in this video, we're gonna touch on 4 different topics. So I think it's only right if we name this video "Lou's 4 Rules." Is that weak? Yeah, that's weak. I ain't gonna count. That's weak. All right, look, we got 4 rules that, in my opinion, we should live by if your loved one have a disability. And we don't mean DIS, man. We talking about THIS, man. Disability. You feel me? I'm gonna put that definition of what that means right here in the description. So, peep this. Oh yeah, and you gotta peep the big old stop being. Stop being what? You feel me? Check that out. All right, look. Rule number 1. Tough love is the best love. Okay, I'm joking. Rule number 1. No coddling. All right. I don't believe in coddling regular kids, let alone kids that have disabilities. Why? The world is mean. Kids is tenacious. Kids is ferocious. You feel me? And y'all know this. Kids is mean, and it don't get no better for the adults. You know, it get a little. Okay, I'm capped. It do get better as an adult, but it's still the same. It's still the same feeling, right? It's still the same thing. You know, you still get the same stirs, the same questions, no matter what. So I feel like it gotta start at the house. Parents, your child have disability, whatever their weaknesses are, while y'all at the house, help them make that become a strength. Alright? You don't want them lost. So, check this out. Have you ever seen a movie called Ray Charles? Shout out my man Jamie Foxx, alright? In this movie, this particular scene, it always touched me. It always choked me up, not gonna lie. She had him. He was losing his eyesight when he first started to lose it. His mom had him navigating throughout the crib, learning, like, I'm guessing he was counting steps and like learning learning where everything was without her telling him. I think that's how it goes. I think it's like that, right? But I'm assuming her goal was to teach him to use all his senses, right? Because his vision was gone, so he had to use his mind amongst other things. So his mom, she was like visibly, you could tell in the movie, like it was bothering her. You could see it. You could see it on her face, like her demeanor. But she knew that the lesson that he was being taught in that moment was pivotal for the rest of his life. Because she knew she wasn't going to be there for the rest of her life, for the rest of his life, right? She knew she wasn't going to be there. So I don't think, without those type of lessons, I don't think he would have been the man who end up becoming. All right, he's a legend. You know, great on them keys, better on the keys. But yeah, no coddling though, because you don't want to enable your child. You know what I mean? You don't want to soften them up for the world to go out there and get slaughtered. Like when they at the crib, practice on everything that they not good at. Practice with that. Seriously, it'll help you out. All right, rule number 2. Learn how to support unconditionally, man. Support and communicate. That's my number 2. Support, communicate. All right, this is for everybody. This is for anybody that's dealing with somebody in their life with a disability. All right. This could pertain to anybody, friends, girlfriend, mom, dad, whatever. It's gonna be times that your loved one's gonna go through a rough patch, you know? It may be multiple times they going through the same rough patch. What we need from y'all is to just listen, let us vent, and communicate when needed, when asked. Don't try to relate to us, all right? Don't try to act like you can feel it, because I'm sorry to say this, but if y'all got 2 hands, 2 feet, full eyesight, and y'all straight mentally, if y'all don't have a disability, right? If y'all don't have one, then you cannot possibly know how we feel and what we're going through. And that's okay. That's cool. Just be there for us, all right? What I mean is, basically, don't try to put them shoes on, because they're not going to fit you, you feel me? Don't try to do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, so just be there for us, man. It's going to be a lot of times we frustrated. It's going to be a lot of times we just sad, mad. Something happened at school, at work. We might come home and flash out on y'all, right? And that ain't cool. I'm doing a video. And that ain't cool, but we frustrated. So the last thing we need from y'all is to be screaming back at us because y'all frustrated with us, because y'all don't know what the reason why we mad, and we don't know how to express why we mad. You know what I mean? So just communicate to understand, man. Just communicate and try to understand to the best of y'all ability. Okay? That's a big one. I'm grateful I had a great support system. You know, if I was going through something, I had a great mom, great father, sisters, friends, whatever. Like, it helped me tremendously. Me be able to express how I was feeling and not feel like I was judged. I think that helped me a whole lot. All right. So rule number 3. This is kind of piggybacking off 2, and this is just push. So what I mean is, push your loved one in your life that got a disability. All right. All my life, my friends and family have told me, you know, because I always been good at basketball. I'm a real shooter, you feel me? I'm like, really like Steph. You know, I'm really, you know, I'm kind of boasting. I probably ain't like Steph, but I'm definitely like, who else is another shooter? Like Lillard or something. I'm like a Lillard, you feel me? I'm like Lillard or something like that, you know? I'm really a sniper, for real, behind the arc, you know? So all my life, my friends and family like, bro, you need to record yourself playing basketball. And I'm also good at the video game. You need to record yourself playing the game. You need to do this. Like, they didn't know I was scared to do it the whole time. You know, I really wanted to do it the whole time, but I was just afraid. But they didn't know that, right? But it didn't stop them from planting them seeds in my head. And years later, as I can see now, I'm doing everything that I was supposed to be doing 10 years ago. But it's all good, because timing matters. Timing matters. But for real though, push your people in your life. Push them, because they gonna need it. You know, even if they don't say it, they don't show it, they need it. So if you recognize they got gifts and talents at an early age, or as soon as y'all meet them, encourage them to put it on full display. Because right now, it's no time better to have disability than right now. Like, it's crazy right now. Like, I can get on any social media, you pick, you name it, especially YouTube. I can type in dude with one arm, right? It's gonna pull up dudes dunking, dudes wrestling. I seen dude the other day playing the piano, like going crazy, you know? And I feel like you'll be doing them a disservice by letting them either be scared to not show their gifts themselves, or to not help them realize how much of an impact whatever that gift could be for somebody else. If that makes sense. I think I butchered that, but I think you get what I'm saying. I hope you get what I'm saying. I hope you do. Yeah, for real. Just push, man. For real. Y'all don't know how much they help. Y'all don't know how much they help. It's big. That's a big one. That's a big one. All right, so we're in our fourth and final rule. All right. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all made it this far, I really do appreciate y'all, man. I really do, cause I enjoy doing this, you know, and I really want to make a difference in life. So I really hope this reach somebody that is gonna help, that's gonna motivate them to get up and do whatever they were scared to do, whatever they've been wanting to do. If you're a parent, you know. Anyways, let me get to it. Let me finish this up. Rule number 4. This is gonna be. I just had it in my head. This is primarily for parents, right? Whatever your child disability is, learn about it so you can be educated. So you can help them excel later on down the line, okay? It may be hard. You may want to believe that, you know, they can do it, and they can, but they're gonna need your help. They're gonna need your help. So educate yourself, all right? So for example, me, I had one on since I was born, right? Day one. I had a great stepfather, you know, first and foremost. I had a great mom and grandmother too. Great family in general. Support cast in general. 10 out of 10. But my stepfather, he stick out to me because, you know, as a man, he showed me how to do so much stuff with one hand that he never like verbalized. Like, he never told me like, this is how you turn a tire with one hand. He just did it with one hand. So the older I got, I just realized, oh, hold on. I see him doing this with one hand this whole time. I really can do this. So he planted seeds in my head since I was little. And it was just stuff around the crib, like he fixing something. He would always, like, he was showing me how to do it, he would always try to do it with one hand. So just imagine a man his whole life having 2 hands. He learned how to do this on the fly, you know? That took a lot of patience and effort on his part. But that helped me tremendously though. Cause now I don't think it ain't nothing I can't do, you feel me? I done seen my daddy do it, I done seen my friends like, oh yeah, I'm hip, I'm ready to go. But for real though, y'all, whatever your child disability is, try to educate yourself as much as possible. Try to learn as much as possible. So that way, you can get that back to them. So, by you already knowing about the disability, you can pass it on to your child, and they can put their own twist on their own spin. Now you got 2 minds, which is always better than one, you know? Because teamwork makes the dream work, right? That's so cliche. But for your shooter, so teamwork makes the dream work. So I think that's important, you know what I mean? Y'all come together, work together, and figure out what they gotta figure out. Because it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be super tough. So, I think that's it. I may do a part 2 about this. Let me know if I should do a part 2. I think I'm gonna do, after this video, I'm gonna do 4 or 5 rules about people with disabilities. All rules that we gotta hold ourselves accountable for. I think that's gonna be good, alright? So, if y'all got to this part, I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all go hard. Love y'all. And we're gonna keep coming, man. We got some more videos coming. We got food reviews coming. We got, I ain't gonna even speak on it. I'm gonna just show and prove, you know? Thank y'all for watching. Stop being scary. Disability. I don't know what to say, man. Love y'all. Peace.